Have you ever felt emotionally drained, but didn't know why? Or maybe you're wondering why, even when everything is going well, you feel like you're sinking? In this video, we're going to talk about functional depression, a growing condition among young adults. Did you know that, even when you're appearing to do well in your academic or professional life, you might be struggling with symptoms of functional depression? We'll explore how this condition manifests, how to recognize it, and most importantly, how to take care of your mental health while navigating the pressures of adulthood. Functional depression is a type of depression where you might appear to be fine on the outside, but inside you're feeling overwhelmed, exhausted, and lacking motivation. Unlike more visible forms of depression, functional depression can go unnoticed, even by the person experiencing it. Because you're able to go about your daily tasks, but there's an emotional weight that impacts your quality of life. Many young adults are facing this, and often, they don't even realize it. It can be hard to understand why, despite holding it together, you feel like you're sinking emotionally. If you're feeling this way, it could be a sign of functional depression. One of the first signs of functional depression is constant fatigue. Even when you get enough sleep, you still feel exhausted. Emotional overload becomes so intense that you can't regain your mental and physical energy. This fatigue can affect everything, from daily tasks to your ability to connect with others. Another common sign is the loss of interest in things that once brought you joy. Activities that used to bring happiness or satisfaction start to feel meaningless, as if nothing is fun or interesting anymore. It could be your favorite hobby or even work that you once loved, but now it feels like everything has lost its spark. Constant anxiety is also a key sign. You might feel like you're always in a state of alertness, like you're chasing something but never getting there. This feeling of not being enough can be overwhelming, and it's one of the most common symptoms of functional depression. Social isolation is another significant sign. Even if you're surrounded by people, you begin to withdraw. You feel too tired to connect with others, or you simply don't have the emotional energy to keep up interactions. Isolation can worsen functional depression, creating a vicious cycle that is hard to break. The pressure to succeed academically and professionally can hide the signs of functional depression. Often, the drive to achieve external goals, like finishing college or landing your dream job, makes you neglect your mental health. The weight of these external expectations can overwhelm your mind, making it harder to recognize the symptoms. Also, constant comparison with others can make the situation worse. On social media, for example, you see the accomplishments of friends and peers, and feel like you're falling behind, even though you're doing your best. This creates a cycle of dissatisfaction and frustration, making it even harder to address functional depression. The lack of self-care is another crucial factor. When you focus too much on success or completing tasks, you end up neglecting your own emotional and physical needs. The result is emotional burnout, which exacerbates the symptoms of functional depression, leading to a state of constant exhaustion and disconnection. Now, let's talk about some practical strategies for dealing with functional depression and improving your mental health while navigating the demands of adulthood. One of the first things you can do is establish a healthy routine. Having set times for rest, eating well, and exercising can help balance your mind and body. Start small, setting daily goals like getting to bed a little earlier or adding a walk to your routine. These small steps can make a big difference in your mental health over time. Building a support network is also essential. Maintaining social connections with friends, family, or even other young adults who are facing similar challenges can be an effective way to combat isolation. Having the support of people who understand what you're going through can be transformative for your emotional recovery. Practicing self-acceptance and self-compassion is another important step. Often, we're very hard on ourselves, especially when we're dealing with so many pressures, but it's essential to be kind to yourself. Recognize that you're doing your best and that there's no shame in going at your own pace. Excessive self-criticism only makes things worse. Additionally, it's crucial to acknowledge your emotions and, when necessary, seek professional help. Don't be ashamed to seek therapy if you find yourself struggling with your feelings or if functional depression is seriously affecting your life. Seeking help is a sign of strength, not weakness, and it could be the first important step toward healing. Now, to inspire you, let's look at the example of someone who went through functional depression and was able to overcome it. Picture a young adult who constantly felt overwhelmed, not knowing what to do, but decided to take care of themselves. They implemented a healthy routine, started prioritizing self-care, and over time, they were able to improve their mental health. This example proves that, even during the toughest times, you can change your path and improve your quality of life. So, if you're experiencing any of these signs, or if you know someone who is, share this video and help more people recognize and address functional depression. Taking care of your mental health is the key to a balanced and happy life, and with the right tools, it's possible to overcome the challenges. If you want to continue your self-care journey, check out the pinned link in the comments for a resource that could be the first step toward improving your mental health. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content about mental health and well-being. Remember, your mental health is a